That way.
Save exciting stuff for the very end.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like there was a ton of scoring chances in that game. I mean, the goalies were solid, but it was sort of a quiet game and a lot of, we turned a lot of pucks over in the neutral zone. They didn't get a whole great amount of scoring chances, but, to come back like that was pretty exciting.
You have guys, you talked about when someone like Kreider is out, you want guys to step up. Maybe Keandre's not out there for the 6-on-5 if Kreider's playing, and here he takes advantage of that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And like you said, Keandre's been good for us all year, and he's a great young player, and, he makes a good move. Shot gets blocked, he follows the play up, and, scores real late. So huge for him, huge for our team.
What did you think of Laf getting, Lafreniere filling in?
Yeah, they were all, it was a tight, like I said, there wasn't much going on, really, so he was fine. I liked the way he played, and he had a couple of deflections near the net and that, so, for the game that our team played, I thought he was good,
Do you feel like they defend so hard and they're so heavy in their own end?
I think they're near the top in goals against, and they play real good goaltending, but we turned a lot of pucks over, and usually those plays, east-west plays in the offensive zone, they just collapsed to the middle, and they, took advantage of some of those opportunities. But we didn't play a smart game in the first half of the game. We kept turning it over, like I said, in those areas. Then finally we started getting pucks below the goal line and getting some chances. But no, we caused a lot of our own stuff tonight. But again, it didn't turn into goals the other way. So I thought we played a solid game overall. But just the turnovers.
We've talked recently about the offense has been better in the last however many weeks. Do you think some of those turnovers were the result of maybe taking too many risks tonight?
No, honestly, I think we were a tired-looking team tonight. There's flu bug going around, and I think a lot of our guys weren't feeling great, and so we pushed through it, and we found a way to get 2 huge points. And like I said, you don't make excuses, but there's been a bug going around our group. I haven't told you about it, but there's been.
And now we know.
Yeah.
On the other hand, though, Dallas is one of the higher scoring teams in the league. Defensively, were you pretty happy with the effort tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what the shot total was at the end of the night, but I thought we did a good job overall there. In the D zone, I thought we supported the puck, and we didn't give them a whole lot of second and third chances, and they had a few odd man rushes, but it wasn't real bad. So I thought our guys got it out and played hard against a real good team.
Any update on Gauthier?
No, they'll know more tomorrow, just day to day for now.
You had an interesting opening threesome in the overtime.
So
you had an interesting opening lineup for the overtime.
Yes, the other guys were on for 2 minutes at the end of it, and I just wanted to make sure they were rested, and it worked out pretty good, Larry.
How much is the team's recent history of coming back?
Sometimes they backfire, And
Sorry. How much is the team's recent history of coming back help in a game like this or even the other night?
Well, we're never going to quit. It's a one-goal game, and, you battle hard, and you're going to get a couple looks late in it. And fortunately for us, we got lucky in the blue line a couple of times. I can't remember who kept the puck in, but it should have been out, and we kept it in, and it led up to Keandre's goal. So, you never quit. You keep battling hard, and a 1-0 game, there wasn't many goals. And fortunately for us, we had some traffic and found a way to get that goal.
Keandre got 20 points last year. He's already at 23 this year. Is it the normal evolution of a young D, or is having a really high potential?
Keandre? He's been outstanding. He played really well last year, and again, he's just taken another step, and that's what he does for us. And great young kid, good player, and he comes to play hard every night.
When you're down a goal, now that kind of seems like you can go with that Miller-Fox pair when you need a little bit more jump. That's not something you did really at all last year. Is that because of what Keandre's been able to do?
It's what he's doing, definitely. The offense he brings, and he scored some real unbelievable goals for us. So, you get that out there. Taking nothing away from Lindy. I love the way Lindy plays, but when you're down a goal, like you said, there's no reason why not to put him out there.
Quite the ending to that one. What do you make of this game in its entirety?
Yeah, it wasn't our prettiest. I felt like maybe we had a few too many turnovers right inside the blue line, and weren't really playing behind them, but we always talk about playing a full 60, and it took every bit of that 60. So, we'll take the 2 points, and obviously a big win for us.
Keandre gets that goal off his own rebound. You and Mika don't quit in overtime to get your goal. Is that just another testament to this mantra you guys have adopted, this no quit in New York?
For sure. Obviously, great efforts by the guys out there, 6-on-5. Like I said, played till the last second. Big goal by Kia there, and like you said, Mika and Brad working down low there, and I just kind of came in there late and benefited from it. But like you said, there's a lot of hard work that goes into these goals, and we put it in that last little bit.
You say you benefited from it, but that was a nice goal. What did you see out there?
Yeah, it was kind of a scramble. I was hoping one of them was able to get it to me. Brett found me and looked up, and I know Otter's a pretty big goal. He didn't see much there, so just took it to the backhand and tried to put it on the far side.
How big are these last 2 wins against these Western Conference teams that are both been having real good years?
Yeah, they're big. Obviously, we've said it all along. Our division's tight, and the difference could be a point or two here or there. So to get the extra points in these last 2 games have been pretty big.
The last second play there, just take us through what you recall of it.
Scrum in front of the net. Puck popped right to me. I honestly thought Troch was gonna kind of take it off my stick there, but no, he did a good job. I was coming down Main Street and just tried to get a puck on net.
Are you aware of the time in that situation? Or you just winding up and firing?
I'd say I was aware after the fact, but no, I had no clue. Obviously, the building gets going like that. Everyone's screaming, everyone's excited. It's awesome when the Garden gets on their feet and gets that loud. And so I knew the time was winding down. We were within the last minute there. Like I said, just try to get pucks on net and keep the puck in their zone.
How did that help shift the momentum, just heading right into the overtime right after that?
That gave us a huge boost of momentum, energy, whatever you want to call it. When the Garden gets going like that, it's pretty scary. I wouldn't want to be on there, on the other bench there. Building gets going, like I said, it's wild, it's noisy, it's a fun atmosphere to play in. So it's pretty easy to get up and get going for that overtime period with a crowd like that behind you.
Did you feel the push? Did you feel like you guys were pushing throughout the game?
Yeah, totally. I think we could have had a lot more scoring opportunities, and we had a good amount of scoring chances that I think we could have capitalized on. But it's kind of the same story as last night or 2 nights ago. First period, we had a bunch of chances, and it was just a matter of time before one went in.
In addition to